Hey everyone and welcome to a new video. I want to show you 12 Easter eggs in GT7 that you can still find in 2024. I will be uploading more of these types of videos. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single video. Let's start with Easter egg number 1. This one can be found in the event American Sunday Cup 600 at Willow Springs. Just pick an American road car and start the race. When making your way through the field, you will notice that there is a guy called E. Brown driving a DeLorean S2. As far as I can tell, this is the only occasion this driver name and car combination pops up in GT7. It is pretty obvious that this is a tribute to Dr. Emmett Brown and the DeLorean time machine from the Back to the Future trilogy. Easter egg number 2 can be found at Daytona International Speedway. Just enter a time trial with any car. It doesn't matter whether you choose the tri-oval layout or the road course. As soon as you are on track, immediately turn around and go back to the bus stop chicane. Place your car just like I do. You can already see the SpaceX Falcon heavy rocket launching in the background. To get a better view, you should actually quit the session and enter photo mode in the replay. This Easter egg is quite interesting, because in real life Daytona Speedway and Kennedy Space Center at Cape Canaveral are only roughly 53 miles apart. Kennedy Space Center is the official launch site for the Falcon heavy rocket. Its first flight was in February 2018, its last flight in December 2023. Let's move on to Easter egg number 3. This one can be found at Daytona too. Enter a time trial, head towards the finish line and stop there. When switching into photo mode, you can notice some writings on the tiles. These are mainly names and messages from the fans. Awesome attention to detail in my opinion. You wouldn't actually be able to see this in a normal race or qualifying session. Would be interesting to know if this is an exact copy of the finish line in real life. Let's continue with Easter egg number 4. This one can be found at Autopolis International Racing Course. Once again, enter a time trial. It doesn't matter which layout or car you choose. Once the session has started, head towards Sector 2. You will be looking for the hairpin. Stop on the left-hand side like I do. With photo mode, you can see 2 Japanese badgers on the left. This isn't the only place you can find them. The track offers even more chances. The Japanese badger is endemic to Japan. I haven't seen one at Suzuka or other tracks yet though. Feel free to write in the comments down below if you have found one and where. If I find one, I will keep you updated as well. Moving on to Easter egg number 5 and the first one at Trail Mountain. We will be looking for more animals now. Once again, enter a time trial with a car of your choice and head towards the end of Sector 1, shortly before the second tunnel. You will again need the replay for this Easter egg. Look up by using the photo camera in the replay mode and you will spot a monkey sitting on a tree. Easter egg number 6 can be found on the same track when exiting the long tunnel. There is a yellow sign with a bear warning shortly after the tunnel exit. You can find the bear by turning around and moving a few steps back. Easter egg number 7 can also be found at Trail Mountain. In Sector 3, just place yourself on top of the mountain and wait for a moment. From there, you can spot a creature looking like the Loch Ness monster, which is better known as Nessie. This Easter egg is easy to miss though. It might take 2 to 3 minutes until Nessie turns up, and she disappears in the lake again after a few seconds. As you can see, I managed to take a quick shot of Nessie. Easter egg number 8 can be found at Mount Panorama. Enter a time trial and pick a car of your choice. There are different spots at which you can find these Easter eggs. These are, for example, Main Straight and Hell Corner, so the first corner. This Easter egg is actually quite special. Polyphony Digital and Sony made references to people who worked on Gran Turismo. You can find them in the spectator area and you can recognize them by the level of detail their faces have compared to other spectators. So this guy is the first one. You can find the next guy at Hell Corner. He actually looks quite scary. And then there's this guy. And there is another example. Look at this lady and her face compared to the face of the guy next to her. Moving on to Easter egg number 9, this one can be found in the middle of Sector 2 at Mount Panorama. Enter a time trial again, drive to the same spot as I did, and wait around 9 to 10 minutes. You can see a flying saucer abducting a cow. This takes a while. The flying saucer then disappears all of a sudden. At this occasion, I managed to take a picture. Easter egg number 10 can be found at Mount Panorama 2. Place your car on the middle of Conrad Strait and look to the right where the big meadow is. You have to wait a few minutes until you can see the kangaroo hopping over the grass. Easter egg number 11 can be found at Special Stage Route X. Enter a time trial with a car of your choice and head towards the back straight. When you reach the beginning of the back straight, you can see a giant plane on the right hand side. This plane is an Antonov AN-225, which was the biggest and heaviest cargo plane in the world, until it was destroyed by a Russian airstrike while being maintained at the Ukrainian airport Hostomel in April 2022. So let's move on to the final one, Easter egg number 12. This one can be found in Scapes mode. When selecting the Hangar 7 scape, you can see an event going on inside the building. This appears to be something like a Gran Turismo event. Probably it's a World Tour final. Well, I guess that's it for today's video, so thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. See you in the next video.